Good morning. I am Columbia Daily Tribune City Editor Matt Sanders. With me is our city reporter, Megan Favignano. She actually has gone a little bit off her beat to report on what we think may be a crime story. We're not exactly sure yet. Police were called to an apartment building on the city's north side yesterday for a dead body found there. We know that a man died in the apartment, and do we know much more at this point?
Not a lot more just yet. We know that authorities were called around 3 o'clock yesterday to a deceased man. We don't know his name or age. Someone from the police department this morning said that next of kin had not been notified yet, so they might be trying to still identify him fully themselves. And they're not saying right now if they're investigating as a homicide or suspicious in nature, but a crime scene investigation unit was on scene last night for several hours.
All right. Well, yeah, and they were there at about 8:30. The body was taken out of the building at about what?
About
10:20?
10:20,
Yeah.
just before 10:30, and then
Okay.
they were still on scene after that.
So we don't know what caused the man's death, or really anything like that at this point. Megan is going out to try to talk to some neighbors this morning to see if we can find out anything about the apartment building and maybe the resident who lived in a particular apartment where this investigation was happening. Some other stuff that we have, Brittany Roos is our county reporter. She's working on a story about new County Commissioner Fred Perry presenting a plan for the future use of the Boone County Fairgrounds, also known as the Central Missouri Events Center. Fred Perry unveiled that plan to the Convention and Visitors Bureau Board yesterday, and so we're trying to get some details on that. Apparently the other commissioners didn't know about it, which is rather interesting. Also, Alan Birdziak covered a meeting last night that city officials and police officials had over profiling in traffic stops here in town. Of course, the police leadership reiterated that they really don't think that profiling is happening, but people did share some stories about what they feel were moments that they were profiled. So look for that as well. As always, you can reach us via our social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook, and you can email us with any questions or comments.